now you can do 11th question of the PO Maths paper and 17th one too. So now I'm going to discuss the 11th one. Right? Okay. Then because you completed all the theory parts of the 11th question and 17th question of the PO Maths paper now. So let's get started with 11th one. Let's read the question and let's find clues. Okay, then let's read this. Let fx equals x squared plus 2x plus c, where c is an element of real numbers. So you have to highlight these important parts. Then it's given that the equation fx equals 0 has two real distinct roots. So if it's given so, what should you do? You should know about the discriminant and you should know about the nature of the discriminant of the quadratic equation. So let's try. What should happen? Yeah. The discriminant of the quadratic equation should be greater than 0 because it has two real distinct roots. So let's do that. Let's start to write the answer. Let's try, right? Since fx equals 0 has two real distinct roots. Discriminant delta x greater than 0. What is delta x? It's b squared minus 4ac. It should be greater than 0. Right? Okay. Then let's calculate. What is b? b is the coefficient of the second term. b squared. b squared 2 squared minus 4a is the coefficient of the square term or the first term. So it's 1c. What is c? c is c. Yeah, greater than 0. C is the constant of the quadratic equation given. So this is 4 minus 4c greater than 0. So you can write 4 greater than 4c. Since 4 is a positive real number, you can divide both sides by 4. Then 1 greater than c, that means c less than 1. So, okay, we showed the first part of the question given. Then you should know the, we should move on to the next part, right? In that part, you have another clue here. Let alpha and beta be the roots of fx equals 0. So, alpha and beta are the roots. Then what do you know about the sum of two roots and product of two roots of the quadratic equation? Yes. You know that the sum of two roots, alpha plus beta equals minus times the coefficient of the second term of the quadratic equation over the coefficient of the first term of the quadratic equation. So it's minus b over a. Minus b, there is 2. Minus 2 over 1, it's minus 2. So alpha plus beta equals minus 2. Let's see the product. Alpha beta product equals c, the constant over the coefficient of the first term of the quadratic equation. So constant here is c itself and 1. Therefore alpha beta product equals c. Right? Okay. Then next part is alpha squared plus beta squared equals 4 minus 2c. Is very easy to take. To find alpha squared plus beta squared, we can use the square of sum of two roots. So square of sum of two of alpha beta from that perfect square, right? So alpha plus beta square of alpha plus beta is minus 2 squared minus 2 times alpha beta is c. Therefore, minus 2 squared is 4. 4 minus 2c is alpha squared plus beta squared. Well, so we show the second part. C less than 1 and alpha squared plus beta squared equals 4 minus 2c. So, in the last part it's given, last part of part A, right? Let c is not t equal to 0. It's given that c is not t equal to 0. It's important. And lambda is an element of real numbers. Lambda is an element of real numbers. So, you should consider these two. C less than 1 and c is not t equal to 0. Right? C less than 1, c is not equal to 0. Okay. The quadratic equation with alpha plus 1 over alpha and beta plus 1 over beta as its roots. Roots are given. Roots of the new quadratic equation. Roots of the new quadratic equation are given here. So they are alpha plus 1 over alpha and beta plus 1 over beta, right? Yes. Okay. Quadratic equation is given here. 2x squared plus 12x plus lambda. So you have to find lambda and c. Before that, we should build up the new quadratic equation in terms of the coefficients of the previous one by using lambda plus beta value. What is lambda plus beta we found? It's minus 2. Lambda beta was c. Right? Okay, you can use these two. Okay, let's try. The new quadratic equation will be x squared minus sum of roots times x plus product of roots equals 0. You know it now. Okay, let's do x squared. Then what is the sum of two roots? Two roots are alpha plus 1 over alpha. Then add the next root beta plus 1 over beta times x plus product. Product is alpha plus 1 over alpha times beta plus 1 over beta. Okay, let's simplify. X squared minus then alpha squared plus 1 plus b 1 over alpha. I know it negative. You should not do that. We do that. Okay, you have alpha plus beta here. Then plus you can write these two terms together. Then 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta times x plus here alpha beta plus alpha over beta and plus beta over alpha plus 1 over alpha beta. Let's simplify. Then it's x squared minus alpha plus beta is minus 2 plus then you can find a common denominator alpha plus alpha beta product, and here as the numerator you have alpha plus beta times x plus here alpha beta plus 1 over alpha beta. I wrote these two terms together. Then alpha squared plus beta squared over alpha beta, because I found a common denominator for this part, equals 0. Right? So then you can substitute values. X squared minus 2 plus alpha plus beta again is minus 2 over c times x plus then alpha beta is c. Okay, 1 over c plus alpha beta squared equals 4 minus 2c over c equals c. Okay, now I will write the rest of the parts here. Okay. X squared plus 2 times minus 2 can be taken out of the brackets, and you can find a common denominator for this part. So it's c plus 1 over c times x plus, here c is the common denominator. So you can write c over there. You have c squared plus 1 plus 4 minus 2c equals c. Okay. Okay, now I am going to clean this. Okay, then you have this x squared plus 2 times c plus 1 over c times x plus c squared minus 2c, when you get the sum of 1 and 4 is 5 over c equals 0. This is the quadratic equation we found. Then you have to compare the quadratic equation which is given here and the quadratic equation we found. The quadratic equation given here is 2x squared plus 12x plus lambda equals 0. Then what should you do? If you multiply the whole equation we found here by c, you will be misled, right? Therefore, I am going to, you can try it, right? You can try it and see. Then I am going to divide the whole equation given by 2 to make this coefficient 1. So it's x squared plus 6x plus lambda over 2 equals 0. Right? Why did I do that? If I multiply the whole thing by c and if I equate coefficients, what will happen? C will equal to 2, but it is not true there. Because c is less than 1, we found it. Therefore, we should have a less value for c than 1. So we have to do that, we have to find it. Okay, then let's consider this equation A and equation B. So when we consider the coefficients of x term, it's 6 in the equation B. In the equation E, it's 2. Okay, let's equate the coefficients of two quadratic equations A and B. Now you can see coefficients of x terms. In the equation B, it's 6. It's equal to 2 times c plus 1 over c in the equation A. So it's equal to 6. Cross multiply, 2c plus 2 equals 6c. So here you can carry over this 2c to this side. It's 4c equals 2. Therefore c equals half. Now it's when you compare this inequality and this one, both match each other, right? C equals half. We can accept this answer now. Okay, c equals half. Then you should move on to the next part to find lambda. We found c, then we should find lambda. So let's do it here. C squared minus 2c plus 5 over c equals lambda over 2 by equating constants. Right? Okay. I don't have enough space here. Copy down this part. Okay. C squared minus 2c plus 5 over c equals lambda over 2. So you can substitute for c. Before that, you can cross multiply 2 times c squared minus 2c plus 5 equals lambda c. So let's substitute for c. 2 into square of half it's 1/4 minus 2 into half plus 5 equals lambda times half. So, let's do the simplification. Okay. Okay, 2 times 1/4, this is cancelled, so minus 5 minus 1 plus 5 equals lambda over 2. Right, so multiply by 2, therefore 4 times 1 over 4 plus 4 equals lambda. So multiply the whole thing by 4, then you have 1 here plus 4 into 4 is 16 equals lambda. Therefore, lambda equals 70. So, C equals half and lambda equals 70. These are the two answers for the last one. Okay? Is it difficult? No. It's very easy. But you have to think something here. When you are finding coefficients, you should think about that. Right?